All right, you guys, welcome back to the channel. Kai Lavelle, you already know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Houston is pretty heavy right now. Like, Houston's a heavy hitter right now. I mean, far as people migrating to that place. So not only are people all over the country moving to Houston because of, cost of living, not so much the job opportunities, but also there's a large amount of Asians being attracted to Houston too, because it's a melting pot. It's diverse. But are people moving there for the jobs, or are they moving there to do something else? Let's go ahead and check it out.
Meantime, Houston's Asian population is growing faster than almost anywhere else in the country. This, according to new findings by Rice University's Kinder Institute.
But within that community, the study found so much diversity, a variety of topics like income and politics, so much range in there. ABC 13 reporter Sarah Al-Sheikh is live off of Bel Air Boulevard, an area in Houston, one of many with a prevalent Asian community. Now, Sarah, this was a multi-year study here.
And those are all Vietnamese businesses in the background, just from the names. Boy, I'm good.
Yeah, this has been years in the making. Now, the first set of reports were released this week, ranging from covering topics about economic development, background, to opinions on family and identity with Houston's Asian community.
For 3 years, Saeed Rahim says he's owned this Indian-Pakistani grocery store off of Hillcroft.
And yes, they're considered Asians because of the geographical area. Yeah. Now see, culturally it's different from, Chinese, Vietnamese, Japanese, Korean. But in a geographical standpoint, it's all considered Asia in that area.
An area known as the Mahatma Gandhi District for its diverse South Asian community.
So many people here, cultures, and besides Afghani, we have some other population as well, especially like Asian from different countries.
Rahim says he moved to the Houston area from Afghanistan 12 years ago.
This city is a large city, and also it's good for the businesses and for the jobs opportunities. So many population live here, so that's why it is kind of better, to see and meet with different people, talk to them, to learn different cultures, different languages.
So he's down to learn the different cultures and backgrounds by coming to Houston, because he knew about Houston before he got there. Because see, most people that immigrant to the States usually start off in New York. New York was the original melting pot of America, but it's pretty much changing. America spaced out, divided, rich versus poor. But there's just so much space in between the geographical standpoints in the United States. The East Coast has a lot of people. The West Coast has a lot of people. The Midwest, yeah. And then the South.
Past 40 years, Houston's Asian population has increased by 5 times, from less than 2% to nearly 10% of the region. That's according to the Asian American Community Study released by Rice University's Kinder Institute. But within that community, the study showed differences on a variety of topics, including political views and income levels.
Oh boy.
Nearly half of Asian households reported incomes above $100,000, but a quarter reported earning less than $50,000.
And mind you, the locals, meaning people that were born and raised in Houston, a lot of them don't even touch $100,000 a year. And 25% of households earn under households. So that means everybody in there, that's poverty wages. If a household earns less than $50,000, that's poverty. But Vietnamese residents reported a divide in income. So I think there's more Vietnamese people there than anybody else out of all the Asian population there. Sounds like California. In the Bay Area, there's a lot of Filipinos. But if you go to the Silicon Valley, where most of the Vietnamese people are, because people assume that the San Jose area is mostly Hispanic, which there is a large number of Hispanics in San Jose, but I believe that there's more Asian people in San Jose, including both Vietnamese and Indian, will pretty much be more than the Spanish population, because they bring in a lot of business, a lot of things from overseas, and a lot of these people that migrate to these places have businesses back home and here. So they benefit either way.
The report also shedding light on differences in political views, showing that most Asian residents described themselves as politically moderate.
And that's another thing. So that means they're not as political there as they are, say, the West Coast or the East Coast. Because, see, you have to understand the South and the Midwest are mostly red states, right? I don't like to get political, but it is what it is. So I'm wondering, how are those Asians living there different than the Asians that live on the West Coast? Like, who's more sedity? Like, who's more, who likes to spend more money? Who likes the finer things in life? Because it's pretty obvious that California is going to offer a better lifestyle, weather-wise, things to do.
With no clear majority identifying with any given party.
They have like so many customers, from different countries.
For Rahim, he says Houston's rich cultural diversity has given him a sense of belonging, even while thousands of miles away from his home country.
We have so many Afghani population and Afghan community here, so I feel really good, I feel like it's my hometown.
Now, according to the Kinder Institute, over the next year, they're going to continue with additional interviews and surveys, and new findings will be shared in future reports.
Interesting, but people like to save money. Like, it wouldn't benefit me to move to the South unless I'm living off of internet money. I'm not going to move to the Midwest, to the Rust Belt states, just to work a regular job. Like, what was the point of me leaving California, But anyway, this is an interesting take. Like, Houston's really on the spot. Like, not only do people want to immigrant there, but just people all over the country want to move there for a quote unquote better life. It's just like, okay, what are you going to do for money if you're going to move there? Are you moving there just for a job only? Because if you move there for a job, suppose that job lays you off, then what? And most likely you're going to take a big pay cut going there too. So this is Kylie Vale. I'll catch you next video. Goodbye.